I'm Virginia McGathey here on the floor at the CME Group reporting on the grain market today. Soybeans were really mixed. The futures started lower, considerably lower, and then made a new recent high. It's kind of interesting. Over the last 2 months, we really started to move and kind of break through that resistance level, and the market started to move relatively strong. Now, we're not up all that much because it seems like we're getting into an area where possibly farmers want to let go of some of their crops. So we're looking for a little bit of selling here, but the soy meal market was what was really driving this market higher, and that was pushing it through. But what's kind of put a lid on everything right now is the U.S. dollar index was up relatively strong, like 320 points today. That's been the highest it's been over the last couple of days, and that gave the market a little bit more of a boost. Now, corn was steady. Just the fact that it's steady actually looks pretty good. It seems that the dry weather in Argentina is still remaining a factor, and that's going to hold the market up a little bit higher. We also had a new, that was a new high for the front month, but one thing to watch is the new crop that's coming up for a December contract of 2018 is up at that $4 mark, and again, that's where we see that some farmers want to look to sell a little bit of something. So when that happens, that kind of holds the market together. And normally February is kind of like a non-committal month for the corn market, so that we're holding a little bit higher and consolidating in this area still looks good for the market. Wheat was a little bit lower today. It seems like global supplies are affecting this market, and they're really weighing on the prices right now. It certainly looks like that most of the supplies originate really from other areas than the U.S., and that's really where it's building up. So even though that we have some dry areas in the southern plains of the U.S. that we expect that it could definitely affect our winter wheat crop, these other global supplies things, that issue kind of comes into play here and holding the market a little bit lower. Overall, it's still pretty high. I know that there's plenty of funds that are short that wheat market, but I'll tell you, if we get anything that comes up on this, the difficulty with the actual numbers for that winter wheat crop, we can see us being a little bit off to the races. But we have to watch that closely. So a little bit, the consolidation is still going to continue, and with that U.S. dollar index higher, it's going to be sitting on literally all of the commodities right now, and certainly on this long weekend. That's all from the floor at the CME Group. I'm Virginia McGathey.